Got my little feed trip out of the way. So now it's time to head back to the house, get it all mixed, and get everything put up and set. At least the chickens will be happy, and the ducks and the rabbits. I gotta say, they're coming into town here. Alright, the one thing I will tell you is, like I told you, I keep the DE close to when I mix the feed, because I actually mix some DE in with the feed to deworm my chickens and the ducks. So put a bag in there, and then put some DE in there, mix it up, and then put another bag, and so on and so forth. Alright, the other thing I thought I'd do today is I figure I'm gonna help these chickens out. Instead of giving them time to dig around the edge of the chicken run, I figured, you know, the one big aggravating thing I have every year is, and have to end up burning and raking up and all that, is these pile of straw. It's over here. I mean, I wish you could see the gradient in between. Like, it starts right here and it actually goes up and over. I wish there was a way to tell that, but I don't think there is. I don't think you can. So what I figured I'd do was, I'd get this big pile of junk, throw it in my wheelbarrow, take it over here and dump it in a big pile in the chicken run, just let them work on it. Because they are great at destroying stuff. So that's what I think I'm going to do. That way it gets rid of that, and they can turn it into some usable soil, usable compost, or usable soil. And I figured that's killing two birds with one stone. So that's what I'm going to do. Alright, here's the second wheelbarrow load right here. I was just getting. Okay, that's the second one. Now, what I want you to look at is the first big pile I had sitting here. Gone. The thing is gone. It is destroyed. I'm telling you now, this could be the best thing I ever did. I wish I'd have figured this out a long time ago. Instead of having to burn piles every year, I'm going to haul them in here and let them go to town, turn them into compost, because they do it in no time. I mean, no time. Destroyed. Check this out. Telling you, just as soon as I dump it, they attack it. I mean, this is incredible. They attack it. I should have been doing this years ago. I wouldn't have had nearly the problem with pine straw killing everything as I do, because they are absolutely tearing that stuff out the frame, and it's putting more stuff back in the bed in the chicken run. So that's just helping. Yeah, this is good. Now this is a good idea. Oh, by the way, my little insect controllers are hard at work, and they do a great job. Okay, come this fall, when you got yard debris, you're thinking you got to burn, give it to your chickens. Here's the final pile I just give them. And they are just going to town. Now mind you, that is the sixth pile of crap I have dumped in here. And each pile has been pretty large size, or wheelbarrow size. And I'm telling you, by the time I get back, it's leveled into nothing. These little wrecking balls just tear that stuff all to shreds. And they're going to work that stuff into this daggone, into the soil they're already doing a great job on. Come next spring, I'll go ahead and dig some of that soil out here and use it for potting soil and in my garden and stuff. But they might as well work during the daggone winter. It'll give them something to do and give these little evil geniuses something to think about other than digging up under the fence. So I see this as a win-win. The rest of this fall and winter, I'll be raking all this stuff up and putting that stuff in here like that, and just let them little wrecking balls go at it. And I'm telling you, you can't beat that. They are just going to town on that thing. And it keeps their evil little minds occupied. So see, that's a win-win. Alright, my little fertilizing producing machine, they'll clean their cages out again today and go ahead and spread some more fertilizer in the garden. And I'll make sure I put it extra heavy. Well, you know what? This round will probably go completely to the potato patch. We'll go ahead and throw all this stuff here in potato patch and refill them. Alright. Hey Scooter, what you doing there, buddy? Huh? What you doing? Oh yeah, the one other thing I'm doing is I'm taking all the hay I've thrown up under the rabbit cages. It's got the droppings and all in it. It was usually just kind of too thick a hay that I didn't want to put in the garden because it was too thick and I was spreading out the fertilizer. So I'm going to take all this stuff that I've just thrown out and set it around my plants, like my plum tree, my bay tree, a mulberry tree, and a banana tree. Well, and the great muscadine grapevine. So I'll get all that stuff pulled out from under there and just go take them and put them around my trees or my vines, and that'll get those bedded down and have fertilizer in there on top of it. So there we go. Tell you what, boy, my rabbits are little super poopers. I got the potato patch all settled, and I got all my trees and my vines all bedded with some good fertilized hay. Like, here's the mulberry tree, and it's all bedded in. Here's the bay tree. There's my bay tree. And of course the Santa Rosa plum. It's all bedded in. And we got the banana tree, of course. And the grapevine. And mind you, all that hay's all fertilized. It's got all that fertilizer in it. Man, that's a win-win. You can't beat that. And I threw the rabbit fertilizer out here. You can see some of it. Let's see if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it on the ground or not. But that's going to be great for that potato patch. So that's a pretty good deal. All right. All right. Now I've got this rabbit stuff spread out. You can see it. You see it. It's all over here. Instead of just letting that thing sit up there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn this bed while I'm doing it. Get that stuff in the soil. Then go ahead and start breaking down good and fertilizing all this area. But I'm going to do that this whole fall and winter. And by spring, I hope this thing will be ready for my potatoes. So let's get this thing turned. Just a note about the rabbits, these Timothy hay. You really got to keep an eye on that thing almost on a daily basis because of the fact they don't eat that stuff regularly. They should, but they don't. And the problem is you think, well, they're not eating that much Timothy hay, so I can check them once every, 2-3 days. They'll be fine. Oh, they eat stuff in spurts, man. You go out there one day and it looks like they barely touched it. Go out there the next day and it's down to just about nothing. So you got to constantly check their Timothy hay, and they've got to have that stuff. They've got to have it. But anyway, that was just a note to let you know it. They don't eat the same amount every day. It changes. Sometimes this is a little bit, sometimes this is a lot. So just keep an eye on the Timothy hay. Hey Scooter, how you doing, buddy? Huh? How you doing? You doing good, man? You looking good. Looking sharp. Looking sharp. So just to say, that's what the duck's water looks like after 12 hours. So you end up having to dump it, but you get clean water. But when you got to dump that water, what I do with the water I take out of the coop in the mornings is I water my plants with it. Because not only do they double dip, triple dip, quadruple dip, every other dip, and dip stuff in there and spit stuff in there and then drink it again. It's just, it's got all kinds of nutrients in it. So, when I bring the water out and change the water out, I put that old nasty water on my plants and fill it with fresh water and of course some apple cider vinegar. But, man, they sure are nasty with water. Okay, just a quick update. Now, I put 8 wheelbarrows full of that straw and dirt and all, well, mostly straw, in the body here in the chicken coop, pile it all up quick as I could, dump a load and come back, it was gone. Well, this is 8 buckets, or 8 barrels, 8 wheelbarrows of, it is all gone, destroyed. I'm telling you, man, that's the ticket. That is the ticket. All that raking and all that doing this fall, I'm telling you, I'm bringing every last bit of it in here and dumping it. They're destroying that stuff. And it's keeping them occupied. There's not a one of them in one of the, up against the fence, digging against that, not one of them. They're all here. Yeah, they're all here, right? They're all right here. Well, one's dust paid, but the rest of them, digging the china. They are tearing this stuff out the frame. This is definitely the ticket. Alright, that's going to be it for today. I sure hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Any questions, comments, anything like that, put them in the comments below. Something you don't like, put in the comments below. And God bless all of you. Hope you have a good day. And I hope I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.